In Ukraine, we should understand that Russian TV is one of the most powerful tools for disinformation because television has huge popularity in every country, specifically in Russia, and their TV shows, their so-called analytical programs, they can mislead with information in many different ways. On the eve of escalation in eastern Ukraine and this build-up, Russia can easily get like some photos from internet and put it into their TV shows, presenting that so-called US tanks or like artillery are deployed in Ukraine. And it's hard to fact check this information for TV viewers because TV viewers hardly ever immediately go online and start fact checking information they see on TV. The popularity of Russian TV channels helps the anchors to promote disinformation, and definitely the messages goes to both external and internal audiences. For internal audience, for Russians, this messages means, please be aware that we will protect you. The government will protect you. You shouldn't do anything. We have army and US and Western democracies are our enemies. So we want to protect you from the Western enemies. For international audience, the message is clear, is that we doubt your supremacy. We want to doubt the democracy as itself. And what we can do is just to manipulate with agenda, because in today's world, you can show like the growth of GDP, the growth of standards of living, and you can provide it better health protection or security for their own citizens. But it's much more easy to have narratives regarding this big power game, the war between big powers. So it means that the citizens became just not actors; they remain spectators of this show. But what is important is that this disinformation is disseminated not only through the Russian TV channels, but also through so-called proxy media. In Ukraine, we have many TV channels which is owned by Russian allies, Ukrainians who even have political parties in the parliament who promotes Russian narratives, and they work openly. And in Ukraine, we have many questions what we should do with it, because on the one hand, any media, even proxy media, are protected by Ukrainian law, by freedom of speech. On the other hand, their sources of funding is doubtful, and Ukrainian governments introduced some sanctions against a list of Russian of people who are linked to Russian government. But within this government in Ukraine is quite proactive, and recently there were launch of two analytical centers which devoted to fight disinformation in Ukraine.